Good morning, Facebook family. I am here with Kayla and Jerry from Florida Insurance, and we're here for coffee and conversations, and we're going to talk insurance about what's going on in Santa Rosa, Escambia County. Got to start off with the obligatory sip. And normally, I go black coffee. Today, I'm doing a cappuccino, and I'm slowly switching to being more bougie. And we're not even going to talk about what's in this, because obviously it's not coffee that Kayla's drinking. All right, so we had a little, and we're at Mama Lattes here in Milton. So everybody knows I like to support the local businesses, and Florida Insurance. Is that local?
It's a local business. This year we're actually celebrating our 30th anniversary.
Fantastic.
So we opened in 1993 in Pensacola. We've expanded, so we have 2 locations in Pensacola, and then our corporate office is located in Pace on Highway 9.
All right. So again, local business. If you have questions, and we're going to get contact information and stuff towards the end, but if you have any questions, they actually prefer that you go in and talk with them, because insurance, as we all know, is not anything simple. And it is, I'm sure every time I say the word insurance, everybody's, because that's a trigger word these days. But so some of the things that most people don't understand. How many companies, we're going to work backwards and come forward. How many companies are writing policies for our older homes? Ballpark.
About probably 30 right now.
All right, so 3 options. All right, and let's do a comparison. Car insurance. How many companies are writing policies for car insurance?
Yeah, so for homeowners, if it's over 20 years old, you're probably in the 3 to 5 competitor range. For auto insurance, no matter what age, we probably have 15 offers, different carrier offers within our office.
All right, so
much more competition.
Obviously, more competition.
Auto insurance than the home insurance.
Correct. Okay. So, and you do auto insurance too, right?
We do auto insurance. We do commercial insurance.
All right. We're going to be focusing primarily on homeowners insurance today, but I don't want to leave out any other options that they offer for you. So, all right, we get into some of the mid-range homes. How many carriers?
I would say maybe roughly about maybe 5 to 10.
All right, so, and we talked about it earlier, that was over 20 years old or over 15 years old?
Over 15.
Over 15.
So the homes that are in the 5 to 15 range, there's probably 5 to 10 home insurance carriers, depending upon where the home is located, both within the state and relative to the coast.
Okay, all right. So location does carry some weight on that as well.
Location absolutely carries a lot of weight.
Okay, all right. And then we talked a little about the new builds. So we got new builds to 10 years.
So homes that are 5 years and newer, just about every insurer in the state is competing for those. So there are at least 15 home insurers competing for those 5-year and newer homes.
Okay.
The good thing with competition is it drives the rate down, right? So
Absolutely.
That's what those competitive rates are. We won't see a lot of rate decreases this year. There was a lot of legislation that was pushed through early this year and at the end of last year.
I'm going to bring in close, because I really want everybody to hear this, so we're going to focus more on you right now. All right.
That legislation is going to be extremely beneficial to consumers in late 2023, early 24. The reason we're saying late 23, early 24, at that point, the insurance companies have purchased their reinsurance, all those contracts being due in June. So they'll get through those reinsurance contracts. Those legislative changes will improve the market, so we'll have new insurance companies coming in looking to compete. And ultimately, that'll drive our rates back down.
Did you hear that? So we have a bright spot in the future.
Right.
So, and I'm just gonna intervene here. So if you're on the fence because rates are so high, know that if you buy a house now, while the housing prices are where they are, before they start skyrocketing again, you can not only be able to refinance when interest rates go back down. But also your insurance rates, you have a chance. We're not making any guarantees here. We don't tell the future, but it is likely that things are going to start coming down because we have more competition and coming to write insurance policies. How do people get a hold of you?
You can call our offices or you can email.
So PACE office number 850-994-9211. Give us a call, select sales or service. If you're looking at purchasing a home and you need an insurance quote, or you don't currently work with us, work with Florida Insurance Agency, you need an insurance quote, whether it's business or personal, home, auto, select sales. That'll get you to one of our sales team members. They'll be able to work with you through the process, give you the quotes, sit down and talk with you about coverage and cost. So the most important thing for us, when you call that number, and that's the only number you need to call, we're on voice over IP phones, so we can send you throughout the offices depending upon where you're located.
And I want to take a second just to highlight, sit down and talk with them. Don't deal with stuff over the phone because there are so many questions you're going to have. But they brought me pages of information, and we're talking about your home. We're talking about probably the largest investment you are ever going to make in your life. We have these things that come through here called hurricanes. You may or may not have heard of them. We have tornadoes that occasionally come through. You need to make sure that you're getting the best possible coverage. A case in point we talked about, I had a discussion with one of my neighbors. We had the same company, similar houses, similar ages of houses. His premium was almost half mine when we compared policies. My insurance policy covered replacement of my house. His covered a portion. So if my house and his house caught on fire and both of them burned to the ground, my house was getting rebuilt. His was going to have a foundation, and then everything else was going to come out of pocket. So sorry.
Yeah, that's perfect. So if you call us and the expectation is my current insurance premium is too high, so we understand you need something that's more cost effective, call us, schedule the appointment. The appointments are generally set 24 to 48 hours after the phone call. We'll schedule at least an hour. We'll sit down with you, bring your current insurance deck. We'll have a discussion about what we can do. We represent just about every home insurance carrier there is. So when you sit down with us, you're probably going to have a Tower Hill deck, you'll have an Olympus deck, a Universal Tech. We'll discuss what we can do. Keep the current policy, reduce coverage, maybe increase deductibles if those are acceptable to you. We'll have that discussion. Maybe we've got another insurer that can match the current coverage or improve the coverage you have, and they're just more cost competitive. But you have to sit down with us and have that discussion so we know it's important for you.
Yeah, you're not selecting your cable TV package. You're not selecting your cell phone, whatever. You are protecting your largest asset and everything inside that asset. So very important to get together with them and really make, hey, Michelle, thanks for tuning in. So make sure, one more time, what's the number?
850-994-9211.
All right. And they got to get back to the office to do meetings and help people insure their homes and cars and whatnot. What'd you think of your Americano?
Excellent.
Got to do our obligatory. And what'd you think of your fufu?
My fufu was very good.
All right.
Strawberry banana smoothie.
There we go. And I'm going to flip the camera around real quick because I always love giving props to our local business. So Mama Lattes, they have a wide variety of things. Their staff is amazing. We've had some great laughs with them. They are also supporting local artists. You can see over there, I don't know if I can zoom in this way. Oh, look at that, I can. I'm learning things today. So you can buy local artwork. You can get great drinks. They have food items as well. So make sure you support your local businesses. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Like artwork behind me, they got it's a really great, fun, relaxed environment. Great coffees, great fufu drinks. How's the oatmeal?
It's also excellent.
All right, and they do not microwave their oatmeal. They actually cook their oatmeal. That's awesome. So you're gonna get some great food, great drinks, support local business, and we're excited for everybody to tune in. This is gonna go up on my YouTube channel, and Jerry, Kayla, thank you so much.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you for having us.
And they broke for them. You know, usually when I do these, my invite, my treat. They treated me, so I want to give credit where credit is due. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All
sir.
right, everybody, have a great day, and don't forget about my broker open house today, 7576 Burnside Loop, 2:30 to 4:30. Some great things. Also, don't forget to support Culinary with a Cause. If you are a realtor, you can eat at 8 local restaurants downtown off of Palafox for $45. It's going to sell out. So that's March 2nd. Make sure that you buy your tickets today. All right, have a great day, everybody. Ba-ba.